if he can get a win here, and B looking to stay alive as DeMusliM is playing as the Mongols on the northwestern side versus Beast. China Southeast will be watching for any tower rushing or Barbican shenanigans.
And we do see already Uwu, and that is going to be a tower rush.
A close one, too. He's got that dropped right there on the wood line. He's got his sheep coming in. So, yeah, likely going to be some movement across the middle of the map.
Yeah, DeMusliM also not making a second scout, by the way. So, or I guess first scout in Mongol's case. So he's just looking to, I think, power up and do the tower rush. And the reason why we know there's no tower rush is because he went for Uwu. If you want to go for a dock, you go... you usually go for dock straight away with Mongols because you do have enough wood. It is also possible that he doesn't go dock now because then he's going to be stacking that stone amounts for later on. But I would say a tower rush, a little cheeky
I'm looking at B's water. He's got like a really close deep water fish there right in front of his dock. Do you see that? Because sometimes it's really far distance. Like that's on both sides. He's got fish kind of like that. Like that's pretty lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, that is pretty good. But I feel like that dock might not be alive for very long.
Yeah, how far is that? I'm trying to see if he can get around that town center. If he can move over to the left a little bit. I can't tell if they'd be in range if they run by there to go burn it.
You can sneak in.
There it is. Yeah, I think you could maybe get right by it.
You can sneak in, yeah, next to the water. The one thing that we can see, by the way, is a tower between B's gold and woodline will actually just completely deny all
the gold.
Like you triple gold, a woodline, and it will give him access to the dock from behind. So, and it's clear B line, right? There's no going around too much. It's the way that right. The way that the DeMusliM's TC is placed, it's actually just going, forward, no mistake, and he's going right there. So, looks pretty good for DeMusliM right now.
And here comes that first villager. We know B's used to putting on a lot of harassment on this map early on, but today it's going to be DeMusliM looking to bring his Mongols across the map. They've got a torch out for some reason, but probably looking to build a tower, probably right there where you spotted between that gold and wood line.
Yeah, that worker is lit right now. Getting ready for that tower rush, eager to place the tower, but B's got something special in mind, and some players like to do this. He just went for barracks, and I think he overmined wood for the purpose of if he is tower rushing, I can just make a barracks. And fun fact, China will outproduce him now by quite a large margin because he has increased production, he has a dock that's fishing, so he will be able to just pump out spears as much as he wants. And what I find very interesting, he's not actually choosing to fight. He's just going to run spearmen into a worker.
Yep, and that villager's low on HP, but that... Oh, one went around the gold. Hate to see it. How much HP does that villager have left? I don't know if it's one more hit or two more hits. Maybe two more.
I think it's 2 away.
2 HP. Oh. Okay, but yeah, he's not going to be able to build that tower, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, now this is so delayed that B can skip one fishing ship and then just make his own tower. Because he's Chinese, right? So his build time will be insanely quick.
And when your tower rush starts to falter, bring more villagers. He's learned from this. This is a trick right out of B's book. And the spearmen trying to work on that tower. We see 1, 2, 3, 4 Mongol spears versus 4 of Chinese spears. But the villagers coming back, going to try to get that tower up.
Yeah, and B kind of not fully just constantly producing spearmen. He's kind of producing one with a little bit of a break in between. But, this is not a good spot for Mongols, right? This might look like, they're trading and stuff, but B has higher income.
Yep.
Right, like if you look at the incomes, B is winning in every, in food, in wood, and in gold. So the longer this goes, it's actually better and better for B because now DeMusliM is committed and he's like forced in this weird, let's keep making units, but B is going to win in the long run.
And the villagers are pulled. They bring their torches, and they're going to burn down that tower. Actually, I think it was canceled at the last second. But as you mentioned, DeMusliM got to fall back, and he really didn't get any value here. B has just boomed up behind us with the dock, and DeMusliM's going to have something up his sleeves because he is down 5 villagers, 6 villagers essentially right now since he is not on water. And B now has complete control of his side of the base and will probably be just aging up.
Yeah, and Mongols doing what they do best right now, losing games. So not increasing their win rate. I was hoping it's going to go to about 12% win rate, but it seems that it's going to just stay at the bottom.
Shots fired for all you Mongol mains out there, but I do recall you last weekend saying in our interview that Mongols were just going to be complete trash. I don't know if this one play can necessarily determine that, but not looking good for DeMusliM at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the play. Like, it's not DeMuslim's fault. It's just, you know, it is what it is. It's going to be really funny if DeMusliM wins, but you know, he's already 6 workers behind, and
I'm not calling anything too fast yet after our last game.
Yeah, between these two guys, yeah, this might be a 4-hour game, but B is already 7 workers ahead, and those are fishing boats. So it would be terrible if they were workers, but it's like extra terrible because they're fishing boats. So right now, looking pretty rough. Not over yet by any means, but you know, if I'm playing from DeMuslim's point of view, I'm not like, yeah, this is great. It's going really well. It's now you know, his workers are just getting beaten down by spearmen.
Yeah. Now DeMusliM is aging up right now, so he will reach the next age before B. I want to see what he does with that. We just kind of have spearmen chasing each other around. He's got a lot of villagers on it, and he does have a dock now, so starting to produce some fishing boats, but he is about 10 villagers behind, so we'll have to see what he's able to do that. I'm trying to look at the spear count here. I think DeMusliM has more and is maybe winning these fights for now, but we do see B now dropping down his age up.
Wait, B actually going for Imperial Academy.
Whoa.
So he's like, you know what, I don't know if that's the right decision. Because he's still getting tower rushed, and he has tried so many times to kill this
that villager is gonna die. It's got like 1 more spear left. Do they have even speed? Is the spearman faster?
Why are you running?
He's done.
Right in the... Oh, there it is. Boop.
Okay.
Yeah, and DeMusliM cancels the tower. So I guess B, you know, going for Imperial Academy, calculated well enough. He's like, yeah, I'll kill that villager in the... there it is.
What do we have here?
Yeah. He has archers now, by the way, or he can make archers. So any kind of advancement from the spearmen is about to slowly perish. And I don't think DeMusliM has any clue about that dock that's about to be placed.
He's just trying to burn the mine?
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. That's rough.
Wait, that archer just jump inside the village? I like forget that the military units can get in there too.
Oh, spooks you out sometimes. And I mean, he has so much. How many fishing ships is B on? Can we
I don't know if we can see.
Have a little count?
A lot.
I mean, that is
13.
That is a lot of boats actually. And on the other side, we're about to have 0.
Yep.
I mean, he might save 3, right? But it's like, okay, you save 3, but then there's a junk, and then you got to build your own junks. And
there it is. So he knows he's there. He's got company.
Yeah, the Chinese ship junk is the close relative of the Rus junk called. What is it called? Lodia attack ships. They do about equal amounts of damage. Yeah, they do about equal amounts of damage, but you know, any damage is better than no damage of fishing ships, so he's gonna prevent that economy. And did I see B adding a second? Yep. So B has 2 docks on the Muslim side. And yeah, this is the thing, right?
Look at that gold. He can deny the gold if he gets control of his water.
Yeah, so B is denying fishing. And on his side, he's still growing his economy. So it's like, it doesn't matter if his boats here die. Like, even if he makes these junks and they just constantly die, DeMusliM is not making fishing boats, right? So it's still fine for him. Khan goes down. Oh, he's gonna try to tower.
In the
These
middle.
archers might run into it.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, just
Another dock on the southern pond. So B's economy continues to barrel forward, where right now DeMusliM, all of his fishing boats are being chased down. He doesn't have a ton of them, but not only is he down in villager numbers, but has a significant amount of idle time now.
yeah, and everyone in the chat saying Khan dead, GG. I mean, yeah. Until this point, I wasn't sure who was winning, but when the Khan dropped, I was like, yeah, that is the one. And I think the Muslim ran away from the gold, if I see on the minimap. So
I don't blame him. He knows.
Yeah, not a great, not a great
deer.
spot. I gotta say, B has been denying the towers by the way this whole time, and the Muslim keeps sending villagers. There's how many villagers? Like 3-4 villagers on the bottom side just continue towering, trying to get some map control, and yeah.
So we've got villagers going down to archers right now into DeMusliM's base. He's bleeding economic units about every way. 3 idle villagers across the map. I wonder how long he will keep this up. I expect to see an earlier tap out this game than we did in the last one.
Well, don't hold up. You know, wait a minute. We don't know. We might be in here for a while, but yeah, I think this is it's going from bad to worse. I mean, he has 35 villagers against 57, and like those are probably like 25 fishing ships at this point. So that is quite big of an advantage. And you know, B has multiple options. He can go castle. He can go more TCs. He just decides to, you know what, I'm gonna mass horsemen, and why not? You know, like horsemen on this map are really good. You got so much food eco, and he knows that the DeMusliM is kind of strapped for resources right now.
I think it's very interesting. You know, we have a previous game that took an hour, right? It looked like it could have been anyone's game for so much back and forth. And you have a game like this that looks so one-sided. You know, if you consider the different maps, the different Civ matchups, and all of that stuff. It's just how any given game could just like perhaps go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like a decent part of it was the civilization pick, but again, I don't think that you know, Mongols are too hot right now.
That's a lot of votes.
I really hope that B picks Mongols in the last game. That would be really good. But yeah, this is a slow and painful death, but I don't think is the one that the DeMusliM can recover from.
Yep, so right now being completely idled on the water. We've got archers actually on his northern part of his wood line. So I see a bunch of villagers on wood there. I guess, where's he getting food? He has some sheep around the town center. So he's trying to fight, but horsemen charging across the map right now for B. I think that was 9 horsemen he has on the map.
Man, did B ever build Barbican? Imagine if you rushed Barbican now. That would be...
Double dock on the north side.
Amazing.
He's gonna try to boom back up there. Boom back better, but I don't know.
He could Barbican. Just saying, he could.
It's not too late.
You can do it, B. Come on.
I really want him to, but I don't think. I don't
know.
know.
It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny.
You're sitting here like every time I play against you, I get Barbican, and now the one time you get to cast him, no Barbican.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I can't believe that. Yeah, he never even got it for song. I guess he forgot.
Yep.
But,
and another town
second TC as well.
Just in case.
Yeah, a wise person once said, when you're ahead, get more ahead.
Yep. We see villagers dying right now to the horsemen and archers as he tries to get a tower up. I think 3 dead villagers there. We're down to 39 vills right now for DeMusliM versus the 74 of B. But DeMusliM, he keeps going. He's still got more fight in him. He is booming on that northern lake, but I'm not sure if it will be enough.
Yeah, and it's funny that B never checked this side, by the way. Oh, there's a landmark on the middle of the map. Oh no, don't Barbican there. Why would you? What is he barbicaning there? I don't know. B,
I don't know. Yeah,
cancel that right now and put it in range of his TC. Come on.
He's also fishing on DeMusliM's lake on top of it.
Oh, why is it barbicaning there? I'm so confused. Like, it literally protects nothing. It's not even
Yeah.
on the sacred side. It's just like there.
It's a really weird placement for it. He just
You know what
decided
I mean? It's just.
he's securing that trading for later on. Not even close enough
Right.
to that.
I mean, if you placed it in like stealth forest, it's like okay, it's in stealth forest. You know, get some map control, but it's. You might as well put it in the corner somewhere. But all right. Yeah, he has a dock in the north right now, and I don't know if he even scouted the docks, because he could have actually killed the docks, by the way, with horsemen, because he has the army. And I think he's going in to actually see if there are docks, and he goes in and he's like, oh, look at that. There are docks here.
Yep. So while this game is going to drag out a little longer, I think it's pretty safe to assume where this is going. Let's talk a little bit about. I know there were a bunch of changes this week to China. What really stands out to you as far as this balance patch, and what has changed for China? Do you think they've gone up in power, down in power? Some of those changes, like, what do you think about it?
I think China is really good. I think after Delhi and HRE, maybe it's the best two after them. I think they're. It was one of the civs that I wasn't sure how it's gonna go, like which way it's going to go, because the changes were very like, different, and the play style changed and all that. They still have the strongest siege in the late game because of the HP, except it's not like unbeatable anymore. But the buffs that they've received, I feel like Spirit Way is a lot better because you can research your tech a lot quicker, and that attack speed and healing is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I feel they got much more like diverse gameplay as well. It's not just boom and that's it. Like you can actually go aggressive with China and all that. They did get Barbican kind of, upgradable the longer you go, which I also think is a really, really good change. So, and the biggest one is the Imperial Official actually being built from Academy. It was a huge buff at a high level because you basically receive 3 villagers for free compared to before, right?
Yep.
You used to
huge.
have to make them. Yeah, you used to have to make Imperial Officials from TC, but now you can make the first one from TC, and then the other 3 you make from the Academy. So it's really, really nice, and I think China feels really good to play and fun as well at the same time.
Yep. Well, that's good to hear. I don't play a ton of China myself, so kind of curious to hear your feedback on that. Now, I do see both players have reached the 3rd age. I wasn't sure if we were going to make it this far, but DeMusliM hanging in here. He's done his water boom up north, but it looks like B has caught on to that as we now have archers and horsemen coming in to try to idle this step red out.
Yeah, and he's trying to set up the tower. This is his... only gold income. So if this gets denied, not only he can't make, Lancers if he wanted to go for them. We do see men-at-arms and Lancers coming out, but also the Hulk production might be halted, which he kind of needs. And I'm assuming B also might be looking to create some Hulks on the North Lake because he wants to deny that fishing potentially. Yeah, and there it is, 2 already out.
Yep, and just looking at the mini-map, B is on all 4 of the lakes, and it's in the map title. You got to have all 4 lakes if you're going to win, and it looks like he's going to be taking control of this as well.
Yeah, they should add like a sacred lake countdown. If you have all 4, you just start a timer of 5 minutes, and if you have more boats in all the lakes, you just auto-win the game.
That could be a good little modded game mode. Yeah, if you get a boat on one of the lakes, it like acts like a sacred site. So maybe the modding community can get on that.
Oh my god, there could be a water sacred site that you make a special boat to capture it.
Yeah, crazy ideas. Map monsters.
Wow, there it is. There it is. Hire me right now.
And we've got...
Yep. Go for it.
We just got palace guards wailing on the villagers there, as right now we see a 43 villagers versus V's 133.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if B pulls villagers, he can actually just kill him with villagers.
Landmark snipe with villagers.
Just anything snipe. Like, he can just mow him down really quick. But yeah, I mean, from a competitive point of view, by the way, I do that. So I'm not, blaming DeMusliM for it. I do a thing where even if I know I'm gonna lose, like 99.9% of the time, I just delay the game as much as possible to annoy my opponents and also like tire them out. Yeah. Because I stream like very long Yeah, I stream very long amounts, so I don't mind playing a tournament for like 10 hours in a day, but I know a lot of people get tired after 4 hours, so if I can make them more tired or annoyed, it's a strategy, you know, it's a tournament, so you
Yeah.
should always do that. And I think DeMusliM is very well aware that not having a single lake is pretty over, but he's probably doing that as well, which...
Yeah, that's an interesting perspective. I mean, I never blame players in huge tournaments like this for going on for a while. But there we go. Finally, DeMusliM is going to tap out, and that will tie up the series, making it 1-1 in a game that was pretty lopsided from early on compared to our previous game. So we'll see if we have the same competition as we did from game 1 and the next one, or perhaps it could be similar to what we just saw here. But I guess that it would kind of depend on the civ picks that we see.
Yeah. What are give me your predictions for next civs?
I'm trying to remember what was banned. Yeah, what was banned? What was banned?
Rus
For
and HRE, no?
Was it DeMusliM's Rus was banned and B's
No,
HRE?
no, B's
Opposite?
Rus was banned and DeMusliM's HRE, because DeMusliM played Rus, right?
They're going to Phrygian Marshes. I'm not looking. I'm going to think it's going to be French versus Abbasid.